Cassandra Homer. I'm here with another episode of LantanaLifeTV. I'm here with Reid Schindler of Claffey Pools today. Hi Reid, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me, how long have you lived in Lantana?
We've lived here now for coming up on 3 years in June. So it's my wife Rachel and my son Karsten, who's just 6 months.
So fun.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about Claffey Pools. Where are y'all located?
We are located actually at 1625 Brumlow in South Lake. So, and even though we're based in South Lake, we actually have, service the whole Metroplex.
Now there's a common misconception that pools take like 6 months to build. What is something like this? How long, from start to finish?
Yeah, so I guess the misconception there is it can take 6 months.
Okay.
So
Okay,
it's the scale of the project. So we have projects, but for a common backyard, you're looking at about probably a 12 to 13 week process from once you sign a contract, until there's water in the pool and you're swimming. So.
Now, I've always heard that it's cheaper to buy them in the winter.
Yes.
Is that always the way?
That is not usually how it works.
Really?
So you need to think of it of when is the pool going to be finished and when is the demand there. So what's really surprising to a lot of clients is that our busiest times, some of them are in January, December, February, because people are thinking, okay, if I have this 3 to 4 month process, when is it going to end? So if we can get water in there by Memorial Day, which is always a big deadline, or 4th of July, we really need to start earlier in the year. So yeah, if you're looking to buy a pool, July is usually the best month to go in at it. So, yeah.
Okay, that's awesome news. Now, do you just do pools, or were you responsible for all the landscaping here? How does that work?
Yeah, so what we typically do, our scope of work is going to be the pools, the flat work, so decking, water features, and then the outdoor living side. Landscaping, we've really stayed away from, and we work with a bunch of landscapers in the area, and a lot of times homeowners have their own landscaping crews that they want to work with. So we take care of sprinklers, we put topsoil, stuff like that back in there, and then we'll refer you to a landscaper, or we bring in your landscaper at that point.
Now, I'm really going to put you on the spot here,
Yeah.
Reid. Cost. Everyone always thinks it's $1 million to put in a pool.
Yeah.
What type of range are we looking at here? Now this is really over the top. This is a resort style pool.
Yeah.
But what is sort of the starting mid-level range for a pool and maybe a hot tub?
So with the cost, really a pool spa base is going to start out around $50,000.
Okay.
But it's always going to come down to little details on how if it goes up from there. So
customization.
Yeah, customization, materials is a huge thing. So like at this project, we have Turkish travertine laid throughout the project.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, and all the decking on the beach entry. We've used some fire features. We have the LED lights, the water features. So something like this, you're getting up to over $100,000 on, but just a little over that. And then the landscaping can range from whatever you want to do with landscaping. But materials are the thing to think about. Access into the property, water features, and then just accessories from there. So how automated do you want it? How basic do you want it? But I would say for the most part that in Lantana, range from about 50 to 150 most of our projects.
Okay, that's awesome. So when the viewers are ready for a quote and they want some sort of design, they give you a call. What's the next step?
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll send out, and it may not be me completely, even though I try to handle most of Lantana, because we have other landscape architects at the office, but they'll send out a salesperson. We come out to the job site. We will give you a range and an estimate at that point once we've kind of talked over your scope of work. If you would like us to do any design work, typically there is going to be a little bit of a fee from $150 to $250, and what that's going to get you is all of the elevations taken care of, all of your takeoffs. We'll do a full 3D customizable design to where you can actually get on YouTube and you'll fly around your backyard with the design before that you actually build the design. So when we actually start these designs, we really do know exactly what we're going to be getting into, and the homeowners really have a good idea. So that's one thing that's really improved in the industry.
That's awesome. Well, Reid, thank you so much for taking the time to be with LantanaLifeTV today. If you own a business in Lantana and you'd like to be featured on LantanaLifeTV, please give us a call. Thanks, Reid.
Thank you.
Cassandra Homer here, and I'm with Reid Schindler from Claffey Pool. Does that sound weird? See? Good thing I had that bagel. Hey everybody, welcome to, what episode? No. Hey everybody, welcome to, no, that sounded weird.
Hey everybody, Cassandra Homer here.
Yes, okay, I forget my name sometimes. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey everybody. Let's get another episode, that way I don't have to keep the number in my head. Brain is small now. Okay. Hey everybody, it's Cassandra Homer here. I'm here. I always say here.
It's okay.
A bunch of times. Sorry. I got sidetracked by the baby. I'm sorry, Reid.
I'm waiting for my first one, so trust me. No, I'm so glad. No, I was thinking we were gonna show up and you're gonna just like nail this, and I'm like, oh no, oh no, yes, yes. So no, this is perfect.
Okay.